So Oscar Piastri became the latest first winner this season after, of course, his teammate Lando Norris earlier, and of course his first ever Grand Prix season win, and of course a lot of courses. But yeah, McLaren led the 1-2 in Hungary ahead of Lewis Hamilton in third. The duo went 3 abreast with the Red Bulls of Max Verstappen off the line, going to the corner side by side. But then, of course, Max Verstappen went wide, trying to avoid whatever. And it was just a sign of a bad afternoon for the Red Bull driver. Anyway, Piastri pretty much led from then on and pretty much most of the race. Was 4 seconds ahead of his teammates when the pit stops came, and that's where the issue started. The team, when the second pit stops came by, decided to pit Lando Norris first, who was second behind Max, or rather Lando Norris. We used to be Max leading, guys, give me a break. So McLaren pitted Norris before his teammate Piastri, and that meant that when they came out, he was ahead of Piastri, and then McLaren said they did that to cover Hamilton. I feel like they didn't need to, but you can never be too sure these days. But anyway, that meant that after the shuffling of pit stops were done, Norris was ahead of Oscar Piastri. Now, this is where the inter-team or the tension started, when McLaren made many calls to Lando Norris to slow down and allow Piastri to pass, which of course was undone by him being pitted a lap later than his teammate. Norris, however, was reluctant to do so, and what it actually did was actually increase the gap to his teammate, who was finding it difficult to catch up, which he eventually did with 2 laps to go, letting his teammate to win. But for me, it just robbed excitement and a thrill and a good drive by Oscar Piastri, whose first win is long overdue, to be honest. And of course, just sour grapes. It wasn't as exciting as Lando's first win earlier in the season. So nonetheless, McLaren got a 1-2, and Lewis Hamilton survived this entanglement with Max Verstappen as usual, and claimed his turn at podium, and of course third position for Mercedes in the Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc was fourth for Ferrari. He had good pace, probably would have challenged for a win or a podium at least if maybe he was closer to the cars in front, or if Ferrari wasn't miserable on the Saturday. While Max Verstappen dropped down to 5th after the entanglement with Lewis Hamilton earlier in the race. There was an investigation after the race whether it was a racing incident or whether he should get a penalty, but it was a racing incident and survived that. Sainz was in 6th ahead of Checo Perez, who actually drove a good race for once after having started 16th and made his way to 7th position. George Russell also took points after starting in 17th and finishing in 18th, while Red Bull's Yuki Tsunoda and Aston Martin's Lance Stroll Lawrence completed the top 10. Fernando Alonso just missed out on P11 for Aston Martin ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, who I expected to score points actually, but maybe that pitting earlier while on the medium tyre didn't work out for him. But anyway, he finished P12 for RB. And of course, Nico Huckenberg with 13th in the Haas, and Albon followed for Williams, who didn't have actually a great weekend in 14th, and Kevin Magnussen finished in 15th. Meanwhile, Sauber, search for points continues. Dismal season, shit car, finished in P16th with Valtteri Bottas. Sargent was in 17th. Alpine, another CAC weekend, second in a row. Gasly retired early in the race due to a hydraulic leak, and of course Esteban Ocon took 18th. And the other CAC car in Guan Yu Zhou finishes the last classified number or runner in 19th. So that was it for an exciting and very Grand Prix. Tension in the McLaren garage. I'm pretty sure going forward things will be a bit spicy. And of course, not forgetting GP and Max Verstappen's radio, which was pretty much, Max was pretty much pissed off and even told anyone who has a problem with this radio yesterday to pretty much fuck off. So it's words, not mine, and I'm just waiting to see how that relationship at Red Bull is continuing. And I just have a feeling that we made a big surprise move-wise, and Max might just join Mercedes next year. Anyway, I said it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and remember to start your engines.